Maybe this weekend coming. Remember, I'm still not driving. Also, I'm about to get my next car. I want to get is a I'm about to just get this Wrangler, and that's why I'm kind of tight because I wanted to have some of the money from this show was going. I was going to tuck that.
What's up, y'all?
To the side. So,
what's happening?
You living?
I'll be live.
You live?
Y'all can listen to Casey cussing out people. Casey cut because you smooth out. What's up, Lucas Bishop?
No, this week because I said I was
what's
going
happening?
Come to the studio.
What's going on?
But yeah, maybe Saturday. Friday night or Saturday.
A raggedy ass car. They remember your car. That's a familiar voice.
Oh,
she just on the phone, man. What's up, Zoop? How you doing? What's up, Anna Zed? Sorry, it's really dark in here. I know. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, me, I'm good. I'm a little worn out, as you can probably see. A little tired.
Well, you know what?
It's up to 2 yesterday, you know?
I'll let
That's
her.
it. It was Keenan's birthday yesterday. We went to one of virtual reality things. That was super dope. Those are mad dope. So that was cool. And then I went back and met with Shantae afterwards. We was just in the grind, man. It doesn't look too bad. I appreciate you, Zoom. I'm so ready to be done with this movie. I'm so ready to be done. I'm tired of working on it. We can kick my ass and my side came back. Oh, Zoop, I feel you. I got it bad. Drinking a full local, I'll pass out soon. That's the ear legs. I don't even know what a Four Loco is. What is that?
I don't know. Like
what is a Four Loco? Some kind of alcohol, I'm assuming.
Well, I can't. Nah,
what's up, Spice?
What's
happening? How you doing?
That kind of commitment. And
how you feel?
I'm being very careful about stuff like that.
Hey, Zuber.
My show.
Hey, this is my podcast. Are you gonna like have to say hey to everybody?
Like
Y'all be here saying hi to everybody. Y'all crack me up. Such a little family. I came back from the gym. There was an old lady in the gym embarrassing me on the treadmill today. I was very upset. I was just like doing a brisk walk. She was like, I wanted to turn off her machine and watch her go flying over. I was pissed. I said, so who she thinks she is? You never heard of Four Loco? Nah, I never heard of Four Loco. I don't know what that is. I don't drink. If it's an alcohol, I don't drink. So I don't know most alcohols.
It's just energy. It's all energy for me. I don't play with that. I really protect my energy.
A malt liquor mixed with caffeine.
For real.
But you said you're gonna pass out.
But
the caffeine don't keep you up.
You guys are totally.
That sounds like it's a heart attack. Friday or Saturday. About to happen in there.
I think we'll be here for the week. Just I want to get this third.
What's your favorite drink? What's the alcohol of choice? If it doesn't, what's your thing? It's a bad decision. That's what it is. What club was the old lady? She was I think she was Latina. She was like a light skinned Latina lady.
Yeah, in the evening for me because either Friday.
I think she's. I think she's. Because sometimes you can get like. There's of course there's different shades, but sometimes you can get a Latina who looks white. I'm a wino. Sorry, I'm a wino. You be out the front of a 7-Eleven, like, okay. Having your little sign. Something strange for some change. I was say, get back in there. Oh, my bad. I am at the studio. I haven't been here in a long time. So I'm in Casey's casting room on the casting couch. Oh, you know what that means. You know what the casting couch means.
Can you see? You need light?
No, I'm good. So what's up, Case? So what's up?
Oh, hi, everybody.
They were like, that's a familiar voice. Casey said she's going to join a live, so it will be live. You doing some real work over there?
I was, sort of. I need to send my invoice.
So you just found out today that it was pushed?
Literally like 3 hours ago.
That's good, though.
It is. What did I tell you when we spoke?
It was a lot. It was a lot happening.
Yeah. So
well, we'll see what happens. Long Island iced tea is my joint. Okay. What it do, Queen Spice? Hey Casey. Zuper said, "Hey Casey."
Hey, who that?
I don't drink much, but I've been drinking Bellinis for the. You know what a Bellini is?
No.
Some kind of drink. What is a Bellini? Spicy. What's your alcohol choice?
I'm not really an alcohol girl, but I like red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah, not dry and not sweet either.
Not dry, but not sweet.
Yeah, so something in the middle. And if I had to choose, I would go drier than sweet.
Drier than sweet.
Yeah.
Who wants dry liquid? That don't make no sense.
Well, that's how you describe wine.
Dry?
Dry or sweet.
Yeah, dry sounds gross. Tall glass of water for me. You feel me, Zoop? This is all I do, baby. That's today. Spicy said, "Hi, lady with the great hair."
Oh, thank you. I got a lot of compliments on my hair today.
Well, you killing right now.
Joe and Val complimented me my hair today.
You're killing it. They don't know it's fake, huh?
No, it ain't fake. This is real.
Casey got the whole Erykah Badu fro wig on, man.
The fro wig.
Remember when it blew off? Did you ever watch that Chappelle when he did the Black Party?
I was about to say, if I was going to do a fro wig, it would be bigger than this.
Her whole thing blew off. I got a Christmas trip up to a wine region with my team next weekend. Oh, Christmas and wine. You get to get drunk in front of your...
They know the difference between dry and sweet.
You guys know the difference between dry and sweet wine?
And then they have semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet. Oh, my God. There's just so many. So you're a red wine. You don't like white wines.
I don't really like white.
What's the difference between white and red outside of color?
I don't know. I don't find white to be as bold.
Oh my God. What does that mean?
In the body, in your mouth.
This is wine talk. I don't even know this. The body is so bold. It's so brave and daring. It's like an action movie in my mouth.
That's the best way to describe it because the reds just make your mouth like, like reds just make you like, ooh.
It's like Kool-Aid.
No.
Oh. Moscato is sweet.
No, I hate Moscato.
Bellini is
rosés.
No rosés. Bellini is a peach puree and prosecco. Prosecco? Did I say that right?
Prosecco is sweet too. No.
All right. Reds are stronger flavor from what I heard. Yes. I never had wine. You never had wine? I think wine is a really big Middle Eastern thing, ain't it? Ain't that like a big...
And wine is healthier for you than Hennessy.
I heard wine. I can't imagine anything that dark is good for you. They say wine's good for like your blood.
Yeah.
You know?
I prefer red. Maybe I should get a bottle last Monday.
Hey, it's Monday. It'll be gone by Tuesday. After the week you had?
I know, right? Yeah.
Casey, we have one half of her fro, other half shade. What happened, Casey? I had one glass of wine. Next thing I know, yeah. Man, I don't think I saw you guys on Thursday. My bad. What was I doing? I did something Thursday, but I got to work with the Harlem Globetrotters again on Saturday. That was fun. I actually got to see some Globetrotters out. I met a few of them. They were cool cats. Is it raining where y'all at? It is. What's up, Thief? What's going on? Wine wasn't really a Middle Eastern thing. It's more Italian. Oh. But you told me Italy is a part of the Middle East. You said Spain and Italy. Zoop, is what you told me. Those were your words. I'm sipping on a Cabernet Sauvignon right now. You know what's funny, Lucas? I just made fun of that in a script because I didn't know how to say it. So I just spelled it out like it sounds. And I said Cabernet Sauvignon. And worked out very comedically because I had to look up. And the one I found was a $16,000 bottle. And I said, Jesus. Who drinks $16,000 bottle worth of wine?
You know how fucking good that wine is? That shit must have been brewed in
There was so many more. There was like one I was like 500.
Something.
It was a $500,000 bottle of wine.
But the year, that's why. It's the year, how long it's been fermenting.
It better make me live forever.
No, when the wine is strong like that, you don't have to drink the whole bottle. You can have like a small glass and your shit is lit. You lit.
I want to drink that wine and like God's like, what's up? And I'm like, hey, yo. Whoa, what's up? What's up, God? And he's like,
the wine is strong.
This is fermented from the apple of wisdom, buddy. That's how old this is. This is from the first tree that Eve ate off of.
But you see when people be like, this is a 1945, blah, 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 blah. That shit matters.
Oh, they're part of the Mediterranean. Oh, okay. My bad, Zoop. You know I'm ignorant. My bad. Appreciate the clarification. Apparently, ice wine is meant to be amazing. Ice. Wait, y'all drink wine warm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Red wine is usually drink warm. White wine, typically people could drink.
Y'all don't put no ice in there. A couple.
Not in red. On white, yeah, white is drink cold a lot of the time. A lot, but you could drink white not cold either.
Who wants some warm?
Red is. I've never. People do drink red cold, but mostly, if I think people drink red.
So you drink dry warm. That's what
it.
It sounds. It sounds like I'll be thirsty after having
dry warm bowl.
Dry warm and bowl. I'm thirsty. 2 glasses of wine tops. That's it, spice, and then you out. Apparently, hey, what's up, Tia? I like box wine. Okay, it's like dark chocolate. You don't need a lot to satisfy you. Oh, I don't eat chocolates, you guys. So I hate it. What's up, Mo Yo? What's happening? Yes, reds are room temp. Ew, gross. None of this sounds appealing. Ice wines are pricier. They're meant to be grapes picked from a winter snap or something like that. Oh my god, I don't know anything about this shit. I'm already confused. I'm already lost in the wine talk. Yo wants me to go do wine testing with her, and I go like, all I'm just gonna do is take a horrible shit because alcohol tends to make me shit, and fruit in general. You know, that's a whole
wine tasting. You know, you just taste a little and put that shit back. Exactly.
Smoky.
No, you can literally
a hint of
chocolate, berries. You can't tell. I can tell when I taste it.
I don't have a whole lot of wine. I can't tell you the times I've had wine.
But like next time you try wine, look at the back and it'll tell you the fruits. Taste it and see if you can taste the fruits.
A hint of mint.
Or wood. Like some
wine tastings are fun. I'm sure they are, Faith. You damn alcoholics. All of you. All of your livers need to be checked. What's up, Isis? No, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is fun. Yo went with her homies. And they went to like 3 different places, and then they were loud as hell, you know. And I just don't like loud people or drunk people, you know. Case already loud. I can't imagine Casey drunk.
No, you know what?
You get all quiet.
Wine will mellow me more than alcohol. Alcohol, I might turn up a little bit. Yeah.
You know, we'll see Case turned up in this bitch. She already up. What's up, Kwame Aro? Sophisticated ingesters. Fermented grape juice. I salute y'all. I'll be in the corner sipping horchata. Hey, that's some horchata. That's a very clever way to say wine drinkers. Does anyone know of a black-owned winery? Ooh, I think there is one. Actually, I think was it Damian Lillard opened one? One of these basketball hoopers opened their own winery. I want to say Damian Lillard. You don't know Damian Lillard? Never heard of him? Not into the sports world case. I'm mad at Casey. Every time I see Casey, for one, her skin be top notch. Also,
thank you.
Casey got this track body. Casey's shoulders be out.
Hey. Now run out of goddamn track.
Casey looked like she just hurdled her way over here.
Nah, son, it's all them African genetics.
All African genetics?
That's it.
I'm all watered down over here.
African Caribbean genetics. That's all that is.
I'm watered down. Casey got
Damian, this black kid, 32 years old.
Yeah.
Basketball player. Portland Trail Blazers.
There you go. He has his own winery, right?
Let's see.
I think it's him. Got it. I think Bron is opening his own winery also. LeBron.
And Carmelo Anthony, they say he's a connoisseur.
Yeah, I heard LeBron was. Really and Melo is too. I got a riddle. I'm cold, but will burn you. What am I? A cold sore, an STD, herpes. I don't know if herpes is cold. Here's the riddle, Casey. I am cold, but I will burn you. What am I? Someone gets dry ice.
What's that called? I was just about to say dry ice or cold ice.
Baby mama.
Hilarious.
Huh?
Baby mama.
No? There's gotta be a baby mama. A better ex. None of those? Liquid nitrogen.
Yes, liquid nitrogen.
Is that the answer?
Cold, but will burn you.
Liquid nitrogen. I think my answer was better. I think it.
What was your answer?
Baby mama.
Baby mama. Or
mamas, plural. You know, a lot of people be having more than one. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go get my snip on my you know what I'm saying?
Come on, I'm not with that because I want you to have one more.
No, thank you. Are you going to raise her or him? Are you going to be there when they cry at 2 a.m.?
I'm thinking about Izzy.
What about Izzy? Izzy's fine.
Izzy
don't ever ask for a sibling. Not once that she should be like, I want a sister. She'll be like, she'll talk to my G. She'll be like, Gigi's my sister. That's right. That's right.
Gigi?
Gigi's her grandmother. Her grandmother.
Oh, her grandma.
That's right. Gigi's your sister. That's right. You already got one.
No.
I was actually looking to buying a winery in southern France relatively cheap for what I'd get. Okay, Zoop. Yes, that's the answer, but your answer was my joke answer. Gotta be a baby mama. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that old sectomy. You know what I'm saying? Sect it out. Go sect it. Go snip it. Let me section 8 me. Come on, baby. Go chop it. Go get that clip. You know? Lift the sack, cough, clip, snip, snip. No more. No more kids. No more kids. No more kids. I'm done. That's it. I'm tired. Izzy's a lot. It's too much. It would be Izzy's kid because I'm not doing shit.
My sister has 4, so if you talking that, I already know that you listen.
4.
I already know one is a lot. I already
4.
know.
One's enough.
4. My niece Cora is 6. My nephew Caesar is 4.
Oh, they're all young.
My niece Celine is 2.
Oh, come
and
on.
My niece Camille is 6 months.
That's a lot. That's a lot of babies.
But that's how you gotta have them if you're gonna have them. You gotta bust them out. Bah, 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 bah.
Me and Yo were talking about it. We had the one we were like, oh, we're good. We signed a pact in blood. You good? I'm good. I'm good. You good? Because I told you, I was like, let's revisit. It's like, in a couple years, we're still like, we good, fam. That's
how old is he?
Should be 4 next week.
Nah, y'all wait. You gotta come on, son. You gotta pop that out.
Nah, man, we good here, man.
Yo, against only children.
Yo's vagina just got back in good shape, you know? It just got back to normal. We're gonna ruin it again? Huh? She didn't get the snap back down there. It came back in its own time. It was like an injury. It was like Anthony Davis. It took a long time, kept getting injured and re-injured, and it finally came back looking all right, you know? Klay Thompson, 2 years out. Yo's vagina tore his Achilles.
I'm definitely not having one kid. Definitely not. And if I can't have a second, if I don't have 2 at the same time, and if I can't have a second one for whatever reason, I'm going to adopt a kid. I don't want one kid. Or maybe the guy has 1 kid already. I don't want 1 kid at all.
You want to go and inherit somebody else's problem? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I would hope.
You know what kind of genetic mutations this kid could have?
My preference is to meet a guy that doesn't have any children.
Why?
But because that's just what I prefer. But I'm open to dating a man who has children. Yeah, I'm open to it. But I would prefer them not to. But I seriously don't want 1 kid. I do. Everybody that I've interacted, especially men that I've dated that are only children.
I'm sure they're fine young men.
No, they're fucking annoying.
I'm sure they're fine gentlemen.
Absolutely not.
I'm sure they're good people with upstanding citizens in America.
I'm being very biased. And I'm sure not all only children are, a bunch of fucking.
Let me tell you who the worst of married or date is these oldest of like 5.
Well, I'm the oldest of 3.
Oops.
No, we are psycho because that birth order thing is no joke.
Man, my mama, I'd be like, y'all some.
I can't help it.
But actually, it's kind of necessary because, I don't know, when the last time I have a doctor's appointment, y'all be on that shit.
That birth order thing is no joke.
Postpartum worked your ass. Yo, that shit was no joke, dog. That shit was a lot. It was something like 100 acres with an 8-bed mansion for €2 million. Oh, snap, Zoop, you got €2 million? How much is that in America? That's the one I was trying to think of spicy. McBride Sisters Black Girl Magic Wine and La Fête de Rose. Leave your coochie out of this. Wow, stepkids and adoptees are problems? No, they're not problems. Damn, I'm the youngest of 5. There you go, Zoop. You probably really fucked up. One day, my older sister took us to Texas to visit her dad's family, and they were playing Pictionary. One day, my older sister take us to Texas to visit her dad's family. Okay, and they were playing Pictionary. Why is that, Stacey? Why was the Pictionary? Like, what happened? Why is that the like? What happened? Why was that the highlight of the Pictionary? I'm just confused on the. I'm like, oh, okay. Even the visit her dad's and they were playing Pictionary, but it was like, could you believe it? They were playing Pictionary, a bunch of weirdos. Euro to US dollars 1 point. Oh, okay. Come on, Euro. Let me see what her happy early birthday to Young is. Yeah, I think her birthday's actually on the 16th, so it's a little over a week. Yeah, that's about that. Yeah, man. My baby gonna be 4. I feel like it was just yesterday. I'm only tired. I'm fucked up. What you mean, Antoinette? You're a great person. I've actually thought about that before. My parents are both oldest of 7 and 8. Have no idea how they stayed married all these years. Woo! These oldest, man, they be.
Yeah, we are a bit like controlling.
I'm like, just relax.
Yeah. So yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're very controlling and
y'all always. You know what's funny? The oldest are always feared they're about to get a whooping. They go into the adulthood like, if y'all don't do this, I'm gonna get a whooping.
No, I was about to say because that's drilled in your head when you're young. It's like you're responsible for your brothers and sisters. You're responsible for what they do. You're responsible for what they don't do.
They get in trouble, you get in trouble.
It's like, oh my God. And so your whole life you grow up being a fucking dictator. Sit down, don't bossing everybody around and everything. And we always get all the responsibility.
Right.
Like you said, your wife is always on your doctor's appointments and all that stuff. Like,
but she'll complain about it. She'll be like, "You don't do this for Izzy." I'm like, "You did it. I don't think of this."
Yeah.
She was like, "Do you know what Izzy's birth certificate is?" Like, what the hell? I need to know where Izzy's birth certificate is for. Are you dying? Yeah. What I need to know?
Like, because when my sister and like when we travel, my brother-in-law, he don't worry about nothing because my sister done got all the passports, all the everything.
But let me tell you something. When we in that airport, who got all the goddamn luggage? Yeah. Who bringing that shit back and forth?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear shit. Yo, up there holding a fucking piece of paper. Meanwhile, I got my bags, her bags, and whatever else you wanted to buy last minute. I don't want to hear shit.
Those are the things that come with being what happens.
I don't want to hear it.
I enjoy my female privilege, and I'm sure guys enjoy.
Bought a washing machine. You bought a whole washing machine. We're the movers. Oh, I figured we could do it. Oh, we? The fuck out of here.
You're not handy?
I am the unhandiest dude.
Really?
I can change a tire.
Okay.
But I can change a tire. So you on the side of the road, holla at your boy. If you need an oil change, a light bulb change, a sink, something, I can't do none of that shit.
What are you good for, Chaz?
Just peen, baby. Peen and laughs. What you got? Ooh.
Unsalted, though.
That's good.
Oh, grapefruit?
My stomach is bloated. No, I don't feel bloated. I just went to the gym. I'm like...
Well, you need a protein shake or something.
I did a protein shake. But when I go to the gym, I can't eat nothing afterwards. I'm good. Yeah, I don't know why, but after work, my body shut down. Most kids only child or not are a reflection of how they were raised. So if someone is messed up, I'll look at their parents. I'm the oldest of my siblings too. I was definitely mom junior. Oh yeah.
Oh, look, ask them about our project.
Okay.
That's the long line.
Okay.
At the bottom.
Okay.
And then look at the characters that came. I wanted to show you that when you came. You see that?
Yep. Okay. Let me read these comments and we're gonna hop in here. It's all the children. It's all the only children that I met that are the fucked up ones.
That are what?
The fucked up ones.
Yes.
I know some really good, well-mannered only children.
No, I think every person that I know that is the only child, I just shake my head.
You think they were just looking for attention? What do you guys see?
It's just the way that they think.
What do you mean?
Everything. It's like you're definitely an only fucking child.
I need specifics. I get the oldest. That I get.
This like only children, it's a certain awareness that's missing.
I wanted to be an only child so bad. Once I got older, I was like, my brother sucks. I could do this by myself. We'll be fine.
No, there's an awareness that's missing. And not all only children. I'm just really talking about my own experiences. Only children, I'm very selfish. I can be. But only children are extremely, and they're selfish without the awareness. That's what's annoying. They don't, like, I can sit here and say, I'm selfish. I know it. I see it. I can tell. Only children, they're selfish and they're fucking oblivious. Like, they don't get it. Fucking, nah. I can't do it.
Case had a flashback.
I can't do it. I've dated guys who are only children.
Case went to her old this was an old argument she never got resolved. Case still mad.
Also, I find them
you're selfish motherfucker, can't you see?
I also find them to be needy a way that I can't accommodate.
Needy in what way?
Like the attention all the time. They're used to being the sole person that their parents or whoever to give the attention. When you have siblings, that's where that birth order comes in line.
This is why, and what these parents don't do, what me and you do very well, we neglect our daughter. We say, go away, go somewhere, go play by yourself, and she goes off. And she goes, okay, Izzy's actually pretty good. Izzy's like, okay, I'll go play by myself. And we're like, that's right. My little sister's a great artist, and when they were picking teams, me and my other little sister picked the artist, and we were accused of cheating when they found out she could draw. I had a great life on the streets, great childhood. I'm very lucky to be here. Damn, and today what you was into? I'm the oldest of my siblings, so I was definitely mom junior. Yeah. Most kids only child or not reflection. Okay, read that. What's up, Simpson J Cat? Oh, change our easy tasks. Come on, they're just a little messy. Nah, it's the whole part of hiking the car up. I never had shit to do that. And then I get under there. I'm not getting messy. You know what I mean? I don't like dirty hands. What am I doing? If I'm not playing sports, I'm not getting dirty. I'm not always the parents. I'm my mother's only child, but it's as if the roles were reversed. So I had to grow up fast. Damn, thief. I probably win the fucked up award. I'm my dad's youngest by 20 years. And my mom's middle child, but the oldest in the house. I was also the first kid either parent had a majority say in raising. This sounds like the real riddle, ISIS. I'm my dad's youngest by 20 years. Ooh. And my mom's middle child, but the oldest in the house because the other ones were gone because we're older. I was also the first kid either parent had a majority say in raising. So was your dad not really around for your older kids, and same with your mom because you were kind of her middle one? Is that such? Is something? Am I close?
She's the middle kid, but she grew up with older kids.
Way older siblings, but her mom had it, right? Or you were your mom's first kid? No, you're your mom's middle child. So your mom had a kid, but she didn't have the responsibility of raising that child? Or she didn't have the majority say?
Well, it sounds like that girl, by the time, like in the house, she was the oldest, even though she has other siblings. It matters in the household. So she was deemed the oldest. She probably got all the responsibilities because she was the oldest there, even though she's not the oldest from the litter, you're going to say.
The litter?
Yeah.
Mom had a whole litter of children. The worrying about everyone until this day is so real. I'm the oldest of three. Woo. Can't place blame on parents for everything. Yes. Sure you can. Y'all are robots. Only children think for themselves. There you go, Answers that. I'm on Izzy be mad
and independent. Children are really truly, and the thing about
they think they don't for themselves, not about themselves. They think for themselves. You see how Casey heard that in a certain way?
Wait,
I already knew what Casey's heard.
What did she say?
She said, y'all are robots. Only children think for themselves.
Who's robots? Older kid?
She's like, y'all, like everybody else. She's like, y'all are robots. She's an only child, so she's gunning for the only children.
No, but
only children think for themselves.
Especially me as the oldest, I can definitely be a robot.
And this is that shit. I'm not selfish. Chaz, I'm respectfully requesting that you and your citizens boycott Wakanda for Black Lives. Why are we? What's Black solidarity about boycotting Wakanda forever? What's the reason behind, Lucas? My ex-best friend of 22 years, ex-best friend, drama, was an only child, and he turned into a pathological liar. Both his parents were great people, and he became fucked up before I could cut him out of my life. Damn. What happened to him?
I'm sure some only children are fucking great. But I can almost guarantee you, majority of motherfuckers are not.
I gotta see a real science behind. Right. If it was like 68% of only children go to jail, I'm like, oh, interesting stat. Definitely not true. It's a case by case basis.
It is.
I never met a crazy only child. They've all been really fine people. So I find this weird stereotype confusing. There you go, Kwame. I feel like siblings mess you up more than your parents do.
Nah, there's nothing like fighting and arguing and all that when you young with your brothers and sisters rolling on the floor.
That's the messed up part.
That shit is the best.
You can have siblings and your bullies would be in your house and not outside.
No, because let me tell you what else is dope. When you having that protection.
If you have the protection.
I didn't. I was the oldest, so I used to always
You were the protector?
I was the protector. You say, I would come down flying so fast and beat your ass and say something to my brother and sister.
I have my mama all day.
We have a problem, okay?
My oldest brother supposedly had only child syndrome, even though he was only an only child for a year. And my mom's only son. Oh, I'm my mom's only son. I love my sisters, but I always wanted a brother.
I always wanted a brother too, an older brother.
Really?
Which is why I had a lot of like best friends that were guys that were older than me my whole life. Because I've always wanted a big brother. Always. My brother is 4 years younger than me.
That dude's like, "What's up?" You're like, "No, bro, we can't do that." He's like, Casey friend zone everybody.
Yes, the older guys, I love being friends with guys, big brother type. I've always wanted that.
You got it. My mom has a kid 10 years older than me, and she didn't raise her. Oh, got you. My dad didn't raise his two oldest. Got you. And my mom's second child, but I'm my mom's second child, but my pop's first child. That's crazy.
You know what it is awesome. To be like, what? I'm gonna call my brothers. Everybody heart start fucking beating.
Don't call me white girl. Says only kids are weirdos. I trust
they
her.
Really are.
Don't call me white girl. Who is that? Only kids need someone to be on their side against their parents.
Listen.
What you mean? Listen. He was lying so much we would believe his own delusions. My mom was 1 of 10, and 1 of 10. That poor lady.
That was a real little right
She
there.
has brother issues. I've had 3 older brothers. You ain't miss shit. Something said she had 3 older brothers. You ain't miss a damn thing.
Oh, too protective.
Yeah. What was the?
Protective. Couldn't have no boyfriends, no nothing. What was it?
All right, let me read it. So me and Case were working on a film. Here's a log line of the film. You guys tell me what you think. Only children have to fight their own fights. You goddamn right. Go fight your own fight.
Don't got nobody to call.
That's why you got to teach them how to fight. Only children, for the most part, learn how to have their own back. Thank you very much.
Well, we see you got yours.
I like how all the only children are grouping up because they never had family before. They're becoming.
High five to y'all.
All right, a group of up and coming comedians road trip from New York to Los Angeles to make a showcase at the world famous Comedy Store where they compete against each other. Judged by 2. Oh, that's pretty much it though.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Where they go to the Comedy Store and face each other. How much is on the line? Oh, I see a different one you wrote. Okay, let's see. A group of upcoming comedians. I see this is the test.
I just scribbled.
A group of upcoming comedians road trip from New York to Los Angeles to make a showcase where they'll compete against each other at the world famous Comedy Store. Love it. Here are the characters. The newbie, 21, black, gung-ho, naive, green believer.
And he's gonna be the one that enters everybody against their will. Nobody don't know that he entered them in the competition. And
Love
he did.
The veteran, nobody knows. I know a lot of those.
Yes, we do.
I'm one of them. Late 40s, 50s, family man, sees a storyteller. Why?
Do you think he should be younger, Chaz? But he's a veteran. He gotta be that age, right?
Yeah, I mean, he can be late 30s, 40s.
Late 30s, okay.
Late 30s, 40s is like.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 20
years.
I've been doing this since 04.
No, because most comics start in their late teens, early 20s.
Somewhere in their 20s, usually.
Yeah.
The awkward female, 20s, funny but needs to stand in her own power. Ooh.
And I as a woman, embrace her true
self. The uncensored cousin.
Yes.
Keeps 100% from the streets.
The streets of, I haven't figured out where, but we pick him up somewhere down. We pick him up in some. He's the cousin of the new kid, and he entered him well, but he do comedy in another state, and we go there and pick him up along the way.
It's a lot of fun in there. It's a lot of fun in this case.
The female, I want to really play because I know female comics always battle with their sexuality and things like that, and those kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
Some women embrace it.
It's a double entendre, but you have to be. It's just that, you know, women comedians have to be so clever. You got to be so clever because you can't just come out here and do the, man, my pussy, blah 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 blah, and then
suck dick in.
Right. Yeah. You see a lot of those unless it's such a clever. I've seen a few where I go like, yo, that's mad fun, and you got to keep it real.
The ones that do talk about sex and stuff, they're not clever with it.
Right.
They're just straight up with it.
I think like Samore is one of the best ones I've seen.
She's the cleverest.
Yeah, she's definitely the cleverest because Samore. But she was like the first one I ever heard talk about. You can say certain things to me if your dick is right, but you can't have a small dick and be like, "Where you been? Wherever the fuck I want to be."
Hilarious.
Right.
Hilarious. And Samore's a veteran too.
Absolutely. But you know, she was like, "You got that thing." You like, "What the fuck? Whatever you want me to be, daddy."
Because I feel like when women come out too sexual, they don't go far.
Right.
Who? Nobody.
No, you gotta have a bunch of other stuff. I mean, you start to pigeonhole yourself, and it's hard to get out of that if you're only talking about.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get on TV, and it's hard to be unless you're just that. But when you see the Ellen DeGeneres and the Wanda Sykes, you know, you see people who are Monique. It wasn't even super sexual. You see people who are so diverse. Monique would go there, but she wasn't only sexual. So, you know, I'm trying to think who else. Who was like really big?
Ida even talk about sex? Ida don't even talk about sex.
No. Ida likes to make white people uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yasha Ray don't talk about sex.
She's so funny.
Shantae don't talk about sex really.
But Shantae has a few jokes that have me dying, but she doesn't really talk about sex per se all the time. Lunel. Lunel. Well, let me not say this. But she's a very great, wonderful comedian.
Yeah. But I also think it matters in your appearance as well, because and this is my casting brain talking, because if you see a Lunel talk about sex versus Tyree or Takara or Zainab,
and you go, oh,
then you feel different.
Tell me more.
I feel like Lunel can get away with it.
Kenesha Busker, just shout out. Yeah, Kenesha has. I can't even think of a whole lot of sex stories from Kenesha, but yo, this girl has some of the best stories.
Kenesha?
Yes, one of my favorite comedians. Period. Kenesha, always, man.
Takara's agents are pushing her for this show, and I really like that idea.
Oh, Takara's great.
I told them yes. If not, then I want to. They're pushing her for the Courtney role, but we already know where that's going to swing. So I want to. When the season comes, let's find something for Takara. I love her so much.
Takara's great. That's the homie.
I really want to get something for her. Bentley likes her too, so.
Yeah, she's family, you know.
And Tyree. Tyree is my baby. I need to see her on television. She has no TV credit. Let me look right now.
She's had a few bad auditions in here.
Really?
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Definitely probably grown. I can't wait. Listen.
She's also the homie. That's the homie. Love Tyree.
She's going to be big. Her and Takara. Both of them. I just know it.
Ty Davis. I still don't know Ty Davis.
You know Ty Davis. I can't get a face though, but I definitely know
I know the name too. I just don't know her. Especially when your ad dad in the home and make cousins same age, and now as adults we've known the baby, somehow I'm the head of the family. When your ad dad, what's an ad dad? Stimson J. Cat? Imagine having no identity. I was always little something of whichever brother was their friend. You had to do your own dirty work as well, Zoop. There's a big age gap to me and my siblings, especially my
right. Tyree has no credits.
Yeah, but like she be popping
credits and stuff.
Yeah, she be popping on the gram though.
Yeah, but that's why I want to get her. I want to get her in the room. She needs some material.
This conversation sounds hilarious for no reason. What's up, Koi?
Who said that? The conversation sounds hilarious.
I see the joke come because of Takara's hips in the car. That was hilarious.
Yes, Takara got all of that, but she's talented, actually, you know?
I was always glad I didn't go to the same school as my brother's grammar school was more than enough. Adding my dad to my raggedy ass runs. Oh. You put your dad in your brother's box.
Yo, Joe and them getting it in.
Like
it's the whole fucking
they be partying over there.
There's a party going on in the studio.
And Joe, Joe knows some music, man. This dude is eclectic.
Yeah, me too. I love music.
Like, yo.
I only got it low because we on live.
We on the late, you know what I'm saying? So Casey was like, I ain't seen Casey in a minute. Casey got busy and abandoned me. This is what Casey did. Am I lying, Casey? Casey got busy and abandoned me. She used to see me at least once a week and she left me. Okay. And so then, we got reunited. And she was like, yo, where you at? I was like, I'm just leaving the gym. She's like, bring your ass or I beat your ass. No, and she from what, Brooklyn?
Yes.
You don't mess with.
Don't get it confused.
You don't mess with no
other borough. Okay?
I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? You don't mess with the Brooklyn people. They crazy, man. They crazy. They fight in the snow. Anybody who fights in the snow is slipping and sliding, fighting in the snow. You be grabbing onto each other's jackets, trying to hold up. Been there. Yo. Be trying to pull somebody's hood down so they can't see. You fall, hit your knees on the ice, and die shit. Mm-hmm. Been there. You know what I'm saying? Casey is a scrapper, man. And I told you, Casey got track body. She beat your ass all day long.
I haven't had a physical fight since I was.
Let me tell y'all what. If you got to get beat up by somebody who's in shape, even if they can't fight, they can just go until you tired. They just beat your ass until you tired. You be like, all right. Oh, I ain't no all right now. I ain't dealing with that.
I know. Anytime I would
ice block to the back.
With fat girls, I would be like, girl, I'll fucking pop and run.
You would just run?
Pop. You can't even catch me. Get out of here. Once I fucking bop your ass.
Yeah, because big girls, they got that weight advantage on you. They don't fight well, but they just grab and.
Girl get you on the floor.
Yeah, that's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap. What female comic does deadpan cerebral comedy? Y'all know some deadpan cerebral?
Yeah, like oh my god, he older. He the first person that popped in my head. The dark skinned dude. I'd be like, I don't know where it's going.
He was talking about a female though.
A female, dry dead.
Black ice with snow on the top. That's a killer. Oh, for real. Oh, she was on here before, right? The one who got your finger bit. That's Casey. They know your stories.
They remember?
That's Casey. Bitch. Yeah, Casey still mean it.
Same thing. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. I would have bit my ass too.
Sam J. I don't know Sam J. personally.
Oh, you do know Sam J.
I know who she is. I don't know her personally.
But her comedy is not kind of.
I don't know.
She's not that deadpan though.
Because when I think of that, I think of Hannibal Buress, right? He's the first one that comes to my mind as a deadpan.
No,
right.
I feel like we could go more deadpan than that.
The most famous one was like Mitch Hedberg, but he died years ago. There's another dude.
The black dude. The country black dude.
She probably kept messing with the only child and they got fed up. Ty gotta be deadpan. I must want to see Shorty when she applies to everything. Ty Davis is deadpan. When are you and Dion gonna get together? Next week, because I don't know what I was doing wrong. You talking about Yashura? What's her name? Gina Yashure? Is that who you talking about? I love Gina. I don't know what I've been doing wrong on YouTube, but I've been having a problem uploading. Every time I try to upload, it's not working. So I have one episode that I still haven't uploaded from last week. You guys got it on the live. I mean, on the Patreon, but I can't get it up on YouTube for some reason. Even though one will link, but I don't know. I don't know what the technicality is, but one's not working. But the one I just did is gonna go on the Patreon soon, the uncut version, and hopefully I figured out. It's the same reason why I haven't put up any more music reactions, because I just can't upload it for some reason. So I got to figure out what's up with my YouTube. I just can't seem to have it'll go all the way to like 90% and then 100 and it just won't upload. So I've been trying to like email Cass to see what's going on, but that's why my shit's been blank for the longest. So all I can do is offer the lives right now until I figure out what's happening. I'm very sorry. I just can't do anything yet. I have to figure out what's going on. I try to Google it and they're like, you just got to talk to YouTube Tech, but these motherfuckers won't hit me back. Or they'll try to call you and then I don't know the number. It doesn't say like YouTube Tech. I'm like, I don't risk answering this. I don't know who I owe money to.
Okay, I just Googled list of the funniest deadpan comedians of all time.
All right.
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald was great.
He's number one.
Makes sense.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah, Stephen Wright was the other dude I was trying to think of.
Bob Newhart.
Oh, yeah, Bob Newhart count as deadpan? I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, Mitch Hedberg.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza, okay.
Nick.
I never heard her do stand up.
Offerman.
Nick Offerman. All right, never heard him do stand up either.
Anthony.
Jesselnick.
Okay. Bo Arthur. Well,
never.
She's dead.
I never heard of her.
Golden Girls.
Oh, B. Arthur.
Oh, B. Yes.
Got you.
Jimmy Carr.
Okay.
Johnny
Jimmy
Carson.
Okay.
Buster Keaton.
Buster Keaton.
This is a black and white photo.
Oh, okay.
Chevy Chase.
Okay.
Chevy Chase.
Okay. What's he drive?
Dimitri Martin.
Okay.
Conan O'Brien.
Was deadpan? I don't think Conan. Yeah, I don't count Conan. I don't really count Dimitri either.
Richard Ayoade.
Richard Ayoade.
Ben Stein.
That was for sure. You know Ben Stein.
Yes, he's
Clear eyes.
I mean,
he is a comedian though.
Yes. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's when I was first introduced to him. Bueller.
It's funny that you got to really be genius. Credit to Ben Stein. That if you had the most boring voice in the world, you make that shit work.
I mean, didn't he had like a fucking campaign for the Clear Eyes, Dry Eyes.
Oh, he was the Clear
Eyes, Dry Eyes.
Richard Ayoade is amazing. Was that the black dude you're talking about? You sound Nigerian.
Yeah, Richard Ayoade. He's number 15. Ben Stein's number 16. Dennis Miller. Jane Curtin.
I don't think I know her.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Okay.
Fred Armisen.
What's up, man? You heading out?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right, Joe. Good to see you, bro.
Come let me squeeze you. Fine. I'll be here all week. Are you still here? Or you guys not? Because I know this is pretty much our last day.
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I'm still in there. I ain't got a call yet.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay,
I got the back locked up, Chad.
Okay. All right, Joe.
All right.
We got the front.
Oh.
Mitch Hedberg. Yeah. No, Mitch Hedberg. Which number was Mitch Hedberg? He was 3.
Mitch was
number 3.
Mitch was
Rob Hayes. I don't know Rob.
Mitch was number 4.
Number 4. Jane Curtin was hilarious on SNL. Yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Let me see. Okay, we were at Jane Curtin, Fred Armisen.
Tig
Notaro.
Tig Notaro.
Ed Asner.
I don't know. Ed Asner.
Ed is not dry.
Did he do stand up? All right, Stimson J. Cat. See you, love.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
Nathan Fielder. Bill Hicks.
Oh, Bill Hicks. He died a long time ago.
Yeah, H. John Benjamin.
Yeah, you know H. John Benjamin, right?
Jack D.
You know H. John Benjamin from his voice. You ever see Arthur? The cartoon?
Yeah, because Bob's Burger.
Archer, yeah.
Is he Bob?
He's Bob.
He's Bob, yes.
Oh, no. Oh, kids, come back.
Yes.
Oh God.
Buku.
Oh God. Oh yeah, he's breaded.
Buku.
Oh, what are we doing? Oh God. Oh no. Oh kids, stop. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You sound just like him.
I watched that so much. I watched Bob Burgers way too much.
But so is fucking he's also
Archer.
Yes.
And then I forgot which character he does on Family Guy. He'd be on there.
Okay, so Jack D. Foreplay, The Last Drop, Lead Balloon. I don't know him. Todd Barry.
Oh yeah, I know Todd Barry.
Michael Che.
Yeah, Michael Che. I was wondering if they count Michael Che.
Borderline.
Yeah, I was wondering if they count him.
Seth Meyers. Seth.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Seth, I love Seth to death, but he made a joke about himself that is so true. He said that he's always getting joked on because he talks like he has marbles in his mouth. He does. Seth is always okay. And so it's like, where is that? Like he does have a pronunciation problem.
Yeah.
Milton Jones.
Don't know Milton Jones.
Colin Jost.
Yeah, okay.
Jonathan Katz.
Almost sounds familiar.
House of Games, Dr. Katz, professional.
The store clerk on Family Guy, the one who hires Chris. Yeah. I don't know. Tell me about more movies.
Yeah, and then Michael Ian Black, number 33.
Sorry, I can't search that.
Siri, mind your goddamn business.
There ain't no black people on here besides
There's a
Michael
few.
and Tomalay. What's his name?
Who?
Richard. Ayoade.
Richard who?
Richard Ayoade.
Oh, yeah. And then I can't say that Wanda Sykes counts, but
kind of.
I want to say kind of.
On the web.
But her voice is so
High pitched.
yeah, high pitched. So it's hard for it to be dry because she's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Get
She
my
got
wife.
that Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, yeah. Because sometimes I'm like, I really want to listen to you, but your voice
Yeah,
is just...
Gilbert is a lot. And I wonder if he lays it on thick. Or if he just...
You think he talks like, yeah, man, yeah. Oh, I got to go perform. Hey,
well, maybe it's just not as pitchy.
Ayo Odi. Ayo Adi. Ayo Adi. I just know Ayo. Ayo
top
Adi.
10.
Okay.
The top 10 are Mitch Hedberg, Dimitri Martin, Todd Barry, Tig Notaro, Nick Offerman, Nick Thune, Bill Murray, Rita Rudner, and Tim Heidegger.
Someone said Franklin Ajayi. I definitely think Franklin Ajayi counts. You know Franklin Ajayi? Dude with the dreads. You don't really hear him much anymore. He was big in the 90s for a while. Jonathan Katz, he made a whole cartoon TV series as a shrink where comedians came to. Oh, is that Jonathan Katz?
Let's look him up.
No, I don't know who that is. Never mind. I know the name though. I was thinking of the cartoon that John H. Benjamin was in a long time ago.
Jonathan Katz.
Oh yeah, I don't know him. No.
He in these streets. He was CAA.
Nice, looks like a nice young Jewish man, huh?
I said he popping in these streets.
He looks like the penguin.
He does. Sidebar, can we switch conversations? Let's talk about how Diddy killed Halloween.
How Diddy killed Halloween? Oh, it's the Joker?
What?
Oh yeah.
Fuck?
He sounds just like him too.
Dang.
He did a great job.
He fucking committed.
You know who else did a great?
Shit.
You know who else did a great? King Batch did a sketch where he was Joker, and he did a great job as well.
Let's find it.
Yeah.
Batch, I want to see.
Batch did a great job as well.
King Batch as the Joker.
Franklin was the bride's father in Bridesmaids. Oh yeah, he was in there, huh? Watching Willie Williams on the TV. I like people that think like me. Willie Williams. I don't know who that is. Sounds familiar.
Is this it? Which one?
Down. The third one.
This
Yep.
one?
Chaz, I've been watching shows. I got caught up on Ab and the Upshaws because of you. I remember current ratings mean something.
I don't like the Upshaws. Let's talk about that. Switch again.
Wait, time out. I can't say this stuff on the live.
Oh,
I like the Upshaws very much.
No, I don't.
I love it.
Let me say
all thoughts on the Chaz's live-ish at 5-ish are not his own. And what's the and everybody is up to their own. I can't be saying this stuff. Case.
Listen, I love everybody involved, but I'm not a fan of the writing on the Upshaws. I don't like the narrative of the how insecure they have Kim's character and Wanda's character and
I gotta be honest.
I'm just not a fan of the writing.
I haven't seen it.
I'm just not a fan.
I haven't seen Abbott Elementary either.
Abbott, you're gonna crack the fuck up.
I hope so. I haven't seen either one.
Well, when they hang up, I'm gonna put on the first pilot. No, shout out to them. But it's really just
never been in a ghetto space. What are you talking about, ISIS? This was a great ass Christian Rock. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
you know who Christian Rock?
Yes.
What does she do?
Oh God, I know Christian Rock.
She won this reality show, people. Anybody I've never heard of.
Didn't she kill the black boyfriend?
She killed her black boyfriend.
Am I tripping?
What? Why would she dress up as her?
Wait. Isn't that the girl that killed her black boyfriend, the OnlyFans girl? Am I tripping?
Oh, is her name Christian Rock? Abbott Elementary is a great show. I'm sure it is. I heard nothing but great things. It's a refectory of mine in a few house. It's refectory.
No, it is Christian Rock. It's the OnlyFans girl. That's what they're talking about, right?
Wait, Lizzo dressed up as the girl who killed her black boyfriend? Is that what y'all saying? Nah, bro, Blueface girlfriend. Oh, is that her name?
Gotcha.
Is that her name? Houses. What? It's refectory of mine and a few houses. I don't know what you're talking about, Isis. What's a refectory? What's a refectory? What does that mean? Are you saying refectory? That's a word I don't think I've ever heard of. Educate me. What is a refectory? It's a refectory of mine and if you guys, I don't watch a whole lot of like TV, man, like shows anymore. The Upshaws. It's refectory of mine and a few houses. You gotta explain
why would
refectory.
Lizzo dress up like her though?
I don't know.
Why would,
Let me see though.
Like why? This is the girl. This is the girl, Christian Rock.
Uh-huh.
And Lizzo, I guess, see how she got the tooth and, but why would she choose her out of all fucking people to be for Halloween? I don't know who to start. That's it?
I
don't know who to start.
Oh, I meant reflectory. Oh, okay. So you relate to the Upshaws is what you're saying. Yeah, I heard about that girl. She was calling him racial slurs, abusing him and everything awful.
Who
she done put a murder on a girl. I know.
A woman?
Well, yeah, ISIS. A lot of people like the
Let
Upshaws.
me ask them.
Okay.
I'm coming over there.
Come on over.
Hold on a second.
Ain't no good light over here, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You want me to turn the light on?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want. I'm fine with it.
I like this ambiance.
Lizzo dressed like her because she's a vibe all the time. You know what's funny?
But really?
I'm so sick of this goddamn it's a vibe shit.
But how is
shit's
she
allowed
a
to be
vibe?
Trash because it's a vibe.
I don't get that because that girl, her and her, like, I can't condone the way that they are with each other. Her and her dude, he be hitting her, she be hitting him. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how that's a vibe. I can't do it. If they were this, it's too toxic.
I just saw this one interview. He was like, "Oh, I'm worried that something's really gonna happen." She's like, "Don't say that." And he was like, "No, I'm serious. Something's gonna happen between them."
Yeah, like they really be throwing hands and shit. Like, how is that a vibe? I'm so confused.
I feel you, Chaz. I can only imagine how torturous it's a writer to sit through TV shows not simply be tuned in as a writer. It's not even that. It's just that, like, unless it's something I haven't seen. My main issue with Abbott Elementary, just off of looking at it, is it's The Office. It's Parks and Rec, Modern Family. I just go like, I just, as somebody who wants to be creative and who wants to be original, I hate seeing something that gets borrowed and reused and repurposed, because when I talk to people, they're like, "Yo, let's go pitch this thing and we can do this," and it's a documentary. Like, why don't we work on creating something nobody's seen? What?
The vibe is 25 to life.
No,
seriously, a toxic vibe. That shit is not cool.
A toxic vibe, a cokey vibe. Yeah, man, they on some super drugs. That's why I watch anime so much, or most cartoons, because there's no real rules and you can do anything. And I probably haven't seen there are definitely things that repeat each other, but you'll find some ones that are so original because you can do anything in animation. So that's why I'm more animation than TV. Unless I find something, I just be like, yo, I haven't seen it like this or something like that.
Well, I heard through the grapevine another show just got sold that's kind of like it, but it's like The Office, it's like Abbott, but it's in a restaurant. Same shit, restaurant.
They just did the one about the cats working like a gym plant.
Yeah, this one is about a restaurant.
Somebody pitched me one that was the same thing about a black-owned golf course, and I was like,
I think it's the camera style that
do the black-owned golf course. You don't need to be like, oh, look at the camera.
Yeah,
like, just do the show.
It's the camera style that people are attracted to, because the whole gist of Abbott Elementary is that they're invited a camera crew in to capture footage of the school because the school is underfunded.
So I'd be like, dog, just do the show. You don't need a fucking gimmick.
But let me tell you what I do love about Abbott. The writing. Yeah. It's fucking great. And what else I like about Abbott, Quinta throws jabs. She threw jabs at fucking Anna Kendrick for stealing Pharrell's song. She threw jabs, like they throw jabs at people. They'll say the name, like, oh, this bitch wildin'. She throws jabs. And I'm like, ooh, Quinta, the writers in that room, they jab it out. And that's the difference to me between something like the Upshaws. I love Mike. I love Kim. I love everybody involved. It's nothing to do with that. I'm just not a fan of the storyline that they have. The narrative of Kim's character is so extremely insecure, and Wanda Sykes is like I mean, I get it because I write.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have those types of characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like, come on, we could do better. The main narrative is Mike Epps is a mechanic, and he used to be a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you turn around, it's some drama about him messing with some girl or cheating, mm-hmm. and Wanda Sykes is all for him leaving him and all this shit. No, I mean,
is he
like
cheating
like
on her, or he's just a past cheater?
A past cheater, I think.
Well, I can understand
cheater. But they're pushing it too much. I get it. Okay, move on. Like, where's the rest of the story? Like, what else is there about this? His baby mama is Gabrielle Dennis. Mm-hmm. And, and also her narrative. She be leaving her kid at their house. Don't be watching the kid. Like, I just don't like the story. I just don't like the narrative.
You want to see something else that represents Black people?
Yeah, it's just like I just feel like we could do something. Like, we could do better than that.
Coon talk. That's what it is. Is that what it is?
Listen, the writing on Abby is no joke. I
believe it. Quinta is a monster, so I believe
the writing is no joke.
But I get your issue with the format. It makes original jokes for generic and dinosaur. I just wish they just did the show. Like, that's it. And it's not the reason I haven't watched it. I don't watch many TV shows unless it's something that I'm watching House of Dragons. So I'll go like, I just gotta be some shit. But I was invested in Game of Thrones for 10 years. So what kind of shooting was popularized by The Office and Modern Family? Yeah. So the feminist show is an issue. That's interesting. That's my main issue. I go, seen it. Give me something original. And they go, but it can't be if you use this before. Just do this show. But it's not why I haven't seen it. I just haven't. Like, I want to watch Young Rock. I just haven't seen it.
Young Rock? What's that?
That's The Rock has a show on
Young Rock?
NBC. Yeah. And it's him going through his years of him at different ages of his life.
Really?
Oh, Young Rock is, I've only seen a pilot and I want to watch it. And I go like, I just haven't got around to it. But I also don't like watching shows when I have shows to make,
Right. I don't like watching shows and stuff when I'm writing either.
Evans are generally funny. It's not cheesy as I thought it would be. That's good. They could have a Fred and Esther. Yeah, definitely.
Young Rock?
I'll admit the writing. He's a past cheater. I'm too late to start a Game of Thrones. Brooke B. Am I too late to start a Game of Thrones? You're not too late to start Game of Thrones. The good thing about Game of Thrones is that it's only 10 episodes a season. So even in 10 seasons, it's only 100 episodes.
But I'm excited for the person who gets to watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
Go you. That experience.
I always thought the baby mama, baby daddy dynamic was a force until it became our reality.
Oh.
Young Rock is dope. Season 3 just came out. Yeah. Well, Young Rock is one of the ones I actually want to watch.
The Upshur sounds like a Tyler Perry production. No. Like, I'm a fan of everybody involved. Yeah. It's just the writing and the storytelling is
also, I wonder if it's supposed to be like, well, because Netflix pushes the storyline, right? And some shows don't like how would Martin be like? It was to be Martin, but Martin doesn't need a through story throughout the season, right?
Right.
But Netflix, since they're binge heavy, they push you to go, what's our storyline? Like, is it what's the word? Damn it, it just came to me. Serialized. Is it serialized? So they want each episode to mean something to the last one. But I go like, and that's a show that probably doesn't need that. That can be like Martin, that can be like Fresh Prince, where you can have a super thin storyline and it's just fun. You know what I mean? But you go like, we just want to have, that's a show that's supposed to be these people and these dynamics having fun, but they're going to force the storyline on you. But that's what Netflix wants.
And I get that. Obviously, any woman would maybe be a little bit insecure if you're dealing with somebody where you have a past incident where they cheat.
Women get insecure if you get a text at midnight.
But literally, that's how they push it on the Upshur. I'm not even joking.
Who's sexing you? I don't know. I haven't even looked yet. You heard it when I heard it.
That's how they push it. It's just too much. All right. Mike cheated in the past, whatever. Can we find a whole nother narrative now? God damn. It's like that's the main drama. It's very, very remedial. It's just it's like, can we do better? Like, who's writing? I mean, who are the writers on that show? Are they Black?
I only know Mitch.
Let's see.
That's the only one I know was on there. It's not pushed that heavy for me.
To me, it is. It's like every. Maybe I'm feeling it too because the last episode I just watched was the one where he was trying to sell his car, and I'm in season 2, and he was trying to sell his car, and it was a big deal. And Wanda Sykes' character got her all riled up for nothing about thinking he was cheating. It's just overkill for me.
Thief says, I love how passionate she is about how she feels. She's so funny. Casey gonna turn up whatever she's talking about. Casey's like, what you mean almonds are better than peanuts? You got your fucking mind? Oh, that Brooklyn come out. Do you prefer serialized or more episodic shows? It just, what's up, Odd Truth, by the way? It just depends on what the show is. Like, I wouldn't want to see an episodic show that is Game of Thrones or something like that. Like Breaking Bad to me is one of the best dramas out there, and I go like, but it's a drama. There's only a few. Like I was a big fan of A Good Place, which is probably the only serialized sitcom that I can think of. The first one, anyways, that I can think of. Netflix does more, but that was one I was like, oh, we're doing this. This is what's happening, and we're doing this all the way to the end. They had a through line through the entire thing. So, and I was a fan of it. So it just depends on the show, man. But I think people are pushing serialized shows more and more now because of the binge culture, and people want these shows to be able to. You can watch all these. Atlanta's the rather original Chaz. You watched that at all? Yeah, I haven't watched this last season, but I love Atlanta. I haven't, but like I said, I haven't watched anything. I'm just telling you, I'm not hating. I haven't watched anything.
Now that's a show I co-sign. Yeah. Atlanta is one of the most brilliant shows I've ever seen.
I agree. You know a show I don't watch? Dave. Dave is a show I don't mess with.
But I heard Dave is really good. BT told me
it's just too much of his ass. This dude has his ass out all the time. But little dick, I don't need to see your little white ass, dog. It's a lot. It was one episode, he was about to get milked, and I didn't know what that shit was. And I was like, this is just a lot, bro.
Yes, Chaz is about to end. Catch up. Yes.
It's not going anywhere. I can watch it.
Well, it'll be on Hulu.
Yeah, I can watch it.
Yeah.
But also, like, I go, sure, I can spend a 30 minutes to an hour work, like, watching, or I can be working. You know what I mean?
But you know what I like about Atlanta? It's not typical at all. Your brain is gonna go to a whole nother place. Sure. It's not scripted the same.
Right.
Sometimes they're not even in the episodes at all.
Right. Like, which is always great. But Louis was the first show I saw do that. A Louis C.K. show. That was the first show I've seen that was like, hey, sometimes it's about me and sometimes it's about
a whole other thing.
There was a whole thing. They went back in time and he was a kid, and I was like, Louis really started. But FX lets you just go.
You know what episode I really just liked of Atlanta? The one, the Goofy movie episode
of Atlanta.
That shit was I
probably haven't seen it.
It was brilliant. It was all real shit.
Chaz is anti-ass. It's a lot, bro. White men like they, but this would be too. It was like every episode. I was like, hey, dog, come on. I have a critique on Friends. I'll do it by parodying their theme song. So no one told me that we stole this whole show. We stole the idea back in '94. I gotta tell you, man, I don't know how that song goes. I've never seen Friends. I don't even know what song you're trying to sing right there. But they did steal it for Living Color. Living Single. So that I would give you all day. The one goof that sat by the door. The episode was on one of the best. That's funny because it's a spoof off of The Spook That Sat by the Door, which is a great movie and book. Shot guerrilla style in Chicago, I believe, about a CIA agent who was black, who uses all their weapons against him and winds up starting his own guerrilla warfare. And takes all his knowledge back to the inner city blacks. Do you prefer? I missed the question somewhere. He didn't cheat though. Say that he had Kelvin on break.
What she say? No.
Oh, laptop's gonna die. It's not push heavy for me. Hello. I never heard of this show. Atlanta is rather original. Chaz, you watched that? Okay, so y'all can't see it as a Sanford or Son dynamic. I haven't really watched it to tell. Tell's about to think it's all right. Dave was great. I gotta start that show. I only just started Ozark. Ozark's good. Ozark's good. I got you up on that. Amy saw that movie. My grandma was a militant. Was she? Yeah. Yeah, that episode ties the inspiration to the story of a Goofy movie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty. Casey had a phone call. She's very important. I am just writing. I'm just writing. I'm just. You guys have seen I'm working with Shantae, and I'm doing other things, and it goes anime, and the rest I'll catch up on later. It's my only go. That's my decompression is just watching anime. I go like, let me take my brain out, put it down, and let me watch good bloody violence. And then I go, all right, that was fun. I saw Black Adam this weekend. Anybody see Black Adam? Has anybody seen Adam de Negro? Adam de Negro. I don't know how you say Adam in black. If it's, I mean, Spanish if it's not already. This ain't Chaz Atlanta episode is a great reason I asked that issues. This Goofy movie is a black movie. Oh, okay. Goofy got movie before Mickey. Well, Mickey got movies. So, you know, Mickey been around a long time. Mickey got movies. These lives are my decompression. What's up, Moyo? I'm glad. Moyo. No, I haven't seen Black Adam. No, is it worth watching in cinemas? I enjoy Black Adam. I had some problems with it, but I think DC's doing too much. Not Irvin. DC is doing too much. But what's up, Abiola? Are you watching the new season of Bleach? I haven't started yet. I'm behind on a few things because I'm a week or two behind on My Hero, Spy Family. What's the other one? Mob Psycho, Chainsaw Man. But I will get to it. Nobody seen Black Adam yet? Black Adam did like 300 million, and none of you have seen it. Come on, somebody's had to see. I can't be the only. How do you rate it? Out of a 10, I want to say it's about a 7.5 to me. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. I give Black Adam a 7. I wish they didn't do a bunch of stuff and they just let Black Adam just keep doing Black Adam, but you'll see a bunch of elements like thrown in there from DC that they didn't need. And I was just like, but The Rock as Black Adam was great. Every time The Rock was doing Black Adam shit, it was dope. I was a big fan of Black Adam being Black Adam. And it was just too many other elements they were trying to do. And then I was like, y'all, just let the man be great. Stop with the other people. Who are these people? You know, if you're in a DC world, you know who they are. But yeah, I was like, move out the way. We only came here for The Rock. And Pierce Brosnan was a great addition. He's the only other one. I was going to watch it last weekend, but people crapped out on me. Flakers. MHA and Spy Family update on the Saturday Japan time. Yeah. And I'm behind, I think, at least 2 weeks on both, I think I'm done watching movies with The Rock. It feels like deja vu. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Marvel. I mean, about just this Black Adam. It would have been a good Marvel movie because I was like, oh, this looks like a bootleg Marvel movie with a big budget, though. So it looked like they just took a bunch of elements from Marvel and they put it in there. And they were like, this is how they do it, right? I mean, it was like they were watching the Avengers and they were like, does that look about the same? Yeah, that's about the same. So it's enjoyable. And I wasn't mad at the story. And they did a really good job of, they made a concentrated effort making a good story and having a twist at the end. And I respect what they did with Black Adam. I enjoyed Black Adam. I actually really liked Black Adam. It was the extra shits that I had a problem with. And then, I mean, there's other characters in there. I was like, what are you doing here? But we'll talk about that later. So who got on my goddamn nerves? Aldrich Hodge. Jesus. I'm going to tell you this one more time. And it won't be good the next time I say this again. The next time. That's not this time, but the time before or after this. So he talked like that the entire. Oh, let me tell you one thing. If you're not going to surrender, we can do this the easy way. or the hard way. It sounds like it's like, why is he talking like this? I don't want to see my friend go, but I will not submit. That drove me nuts. Brahmastra looks like it's going to be good in Rider Valley. I don't think I've heard of Brahmastra. Was Pierce Dr. Fate? I'm curious to see how they depict a god like entity that is Dr. Fate. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan was great. Black Adam lacked substance because The Rock wants to please everyone while trying to please everyone, end up pleasing no one. I strongly disagree, Kenny King. Strongly disagree. Aldous was dope. The writing just didn't do him any favors. Yeah, none of it worked. He didn't work. The writing didn't work. It was bad. It was not a targeted audience. What do you mean there wasn't a targeted audience? Why the booty warrior in this movie? Why the booty warrior in this movie? What are you talking about? What booty warrior? What are you talking about, Sage D? I saw Tony G over that counts. Sure, Bergby. That counts. The movie brought nothing new, just redid everything we've seen. Well, that's true. They didn't do enough of Dr. Fate for me. They didn't do enough of Dr. Fate, but it wasn't Dr. Fate's movie. It was Black Adam's movie. And the stuff with Black Adam was dope because if you talk about action and Black Adam's action, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the action. I'm a fan of how they made murder funny. I like what they did a lot with Black Adam and the action and keeping the Rock simple. They didn't give Rock a bunch of long soliloquies. They kept the Rock exact. Less is more from the Rock, and they kept that going. That was very smart. They just brought too many other elements in. That was and that kid, the kid sucked. That's the worst kid. I don't know where they found him. But the fate was severely muted, was dubbed down to an old frail fortune teller. Well, it's not his movie. It's not his movie. This was Dr. Fate. I'd agree with you, but this was Black Adam. Get your ass out of this movie. Nobody asked you to be here. Get out of here. You said he said we can do this the easy way or the hard. I don't know if he said that or not for sure. It's HD. I was just riffing. I don't know. That's a direct quote, but if that's how corny it felt. Said, then it's fair to say you just don't like comic movies, which is fine. I'm telling you, man, I enjoy Black Adam. I feel like DC is gonna get hate anyways. The Rock's gonna get hate anyways. Because I saw some really horrible reviews of this being the worst superhero movie of all time and blah blah blah. And I was like, I didn't agree with any of that. I watched and I go, wow, there was 3 whole white people in this movie. So kudos. There might have been 3. I remember 2. Yeah, I think 3. And so then I feel like the ancillary characters were good. Everybody around, the people who lived in this city and The Rock, great. It wasn't until they brought in that whole Justice Society that I was like, I roll, bro. I roll. Fate was always the meek old cat till he put on the helmet. I don't know much about Dr. Fate. I'm not a DC guy, so it's not mine. No, I just like lazy product. Can that lazy product is making them bank? Don't see them change that anytime soon. No, they will not be. No, they will not be changing that anytime soon at all. I gotta find my charger. I gotta go pretty soon. Where'd my bag go? Somebody steal my backpack? The hell did I do with my backpack? Backpack. Oh, it's over here. Oh, that's right. Casey moved it. All right. Sorry. I'm talking to myself. I need to find a cord. Accordion. Worst superhero movie when Morbius is still alive. Woo! Morbius is bad. It's probably worse than Morbius. Morbius could have been good. I watched Morbius and like, oh, you guys could have made this a good movie. Idiots. But they make it PG-13. They got to stop. Be trying to make shit too cute. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah. All right. This is a whole fire hazard right here. Oh, we're still plugged in. There we go. The backpack song works. Our fake got hand serum from the DC universe. It seems like my quality went down a lot, huh? Went really bad here. Very pixelated. I don't know what happened. But the backpack song works. Because the general audience doesn't want to think and just wants to see big flash in front of them. That's what I came for. I said, give me murder, bloody violence. I want action. That's all I want. That's what I came here for. Do the shits. Do the shits. Do the thing. You know what? If people should take more of that. When I watch John Wick, and I love John Wick, and it's one of my favorite franchises. Keanu don't say a lot of shit. There's no huge backstory in John Wick. They just keep expanding the world. They go, less is more, baby. Let's get the people what they want. Get the people what they want. That whole scene in Monaco. Come on, man, with the dogs and Halle Berry. Get the people what they want. That's what I signed up for. Kenny King, there's nothing wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm here for it. John Wick does have a huge backstory at this point. The world's expanded, but the backstory hasn't, because the story is about him getting out because he wanted to marry his wife. His wife died. She got the dog, right, for him. They killed the dog. He goes on a bloody terror murder spree, right, to get vengeance for killing the last memory of his wife. That whole backstory hasn't changed. The world expands. We start seeing more and more of the assassin world, but we're not digging deeper in John's story. They're supposed to be doing the whole Continental as a show, but you don't see more of John's backstory. That's it. That's all. That's the backstory. That's how we got here. You don't see shit different. But they're expanding the world, which is great. Morbius did have potential. Leto was not the problem for Morbius. I agree. I don't think Leto was a problem. The studio killed the movie. The pacing and editing was booty butt cheeks. Agree. And again, brought nothing new to the CBM moving. Yeah, they didn't do a great job with that. But also, the action John Wick is better than 90% of action movies. Very true. But they put in that work. You can see the difference of work they put in. Even when you watch the behind the scenes stuff, you see how much work they put in to make that stuff amazing, and it's great. John Wick is top tier, and I can't wait till 4 comes out. I remember falling asleep in Matrix 4. I don't remember if it was good. I remember hating it, though, so I have no idea if it was good. Morbius pissed me off when Morbius was crying about the fake blood not working. I was like, nigga, you are blood scientist. You don't go pick up some blood out and shut up. I can't even really remember that well. I just remember, but I hated what they did with Venom. I didn't even see Venom 2 because Venom was one of my favorite villains. And the first Venom, I was like, all right. They've also expanded his backstory. That's why they brought him the old Russian lady, the antagonist for Chapter 2, Halle Berry, and Lawrence Fishburne. All those characters relate to his backstory. Nobody relates to his wife of why he started. The whole thing kicked off because of his wife. That has not changed. That has not changed. That's what I'm talking about. And none of those things have to do with any. If they started talking about the job he quit for, if you started seeing how he was becoming a slacker, if you started seeing him, whatever excuse of John's character that made him change those things, whatever made him like, oh, but that's not what started or changed it. I can sure, you can introduce the thing with Lawrence Fishburne. I don't think Lawrence Fishburne changed anything. Which you don't mean backstory, you just mean the inside and incident. No, I mean his backstory. The only backstory you get from him is his wife. When you talk about that stuff with him going into that Russian school, you don't know if John's adopted. We don't know his parents. We don't know that stuff. We know that she took him at a certain age, right? And he was wrestling. We don't know when, what, where they found him. We don't know his history. You just get little, but it's not a We don't know where he's from, where his past is. We don't know that stuff. You just get little droplets, unless they want to go all the way back and do it, but you don't get that stuff. I can't tell you shit about John Wick as a person, as a human. Like when we do backstory, when we do character backstory, I know the character's birthday. I know their parents. I know how many siblings they have. I know everything about this character and any kind of backstory. When you watch a show over time, you start to know people's favorite color, their favorite food, where they like to sit. You know what I mean? We don't know any of that for John Wick. So not the inciting incident, his actual backstory, his history, we don't know. You just get little droplets. Like, sure, he wrestled with some people. Or like he was in his program, whatever it was. I'm not saying we get his whole origin story. I'm just saying they've expanded upon it. Very little, though. It's very little. It's not enough where I go, we get his backstory. I'm just going like, we get a little more information. But the assassin world, that is expanded tremendously from beyond the Continental to even seeing, because even when we go to the lady, do you enjoy horror films? I'm not a huge horror film person, to be honest. Even when we go see the lady, but you see more of it when he goes out in the third one, when he goes out to the desert and he has to plead his fealty and he turns on him and the girl comes out and she's the adjudicator. We see more of that stuff. Like those, we see the rules of the society, how long it's been around. I think in the second one that had Common, we see that there's these, the board members per se who run stuff like that. We see the world way more than the actual John Wick's personal backstory. That's what I'm saying. I do love they expand the world, though. I love that, too. I prefer a great plot. A Kwame action can get better. The writing of a poor plot can kill a franchise or build one. I'm not saying we got this whole... movies are the worst place to flesh out stories. You just don't have time to do that. To flesh out stories, you'd have long-ass movies, lots of story. It's hard to tell a really good movie. That's why you had to pick a point in time in these people's lives and go, why is this part important in their lives? And few people do it really. There's not a whole lot of great classic movies when you look at all the movies that are out. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of movies. There's millions of movies. And you go like, I feel like those top 100 lists, you usually agree with them. I'm like, yep. Can't be wrong with these. It's usually clear cut on what makes a great movie. Would you rather a movie with great action scenes but poor plot, or dope plot with poor action scenes? What? Give me the action. If I came for the action, give me the action. I don't care about your blah blah blah. I would have a movie just go all action. Just give me 2 hours of action. Save the plot. These cats just start fighting. What's up with you? Do. Helicopter comes in. Great. I'll be sitting there. If you do some dope shit, if you could do Black Adam when he was doing Black Adam shit for 2 hours, greatest movie on earth. Great movie. And the Artemis is going to be in the John Wick spinoff too. Should be dope. I don't know who that is. Sounds good about right. Chaz will choose action. Oh yeah, I'm action. I want the action. I don't give a damn why they're fighting. Oh. That's why I love John Wick. They kept that shit mad simple. They said, let's get to the shits. I loved it. To me, Black Adam deserved a Watchmen type of movie without going full Watchmen. Shout out to Watchmen, because that movie was really, really close to the actual book until the very end, until the actual monster thing, which would have been really weird. I thought it was weird in the actual graphic novel, but Watchmen kept it really original. I mean, it kept it really close. They actually made a smarter move to me in the movie than they did in the book. If you guys have read the graphic novel, you might know what I mean. But Watchmen did a great job of actually doing that. I don't know, man. I didn't have a problem with Black Adam at all. I didn't have a problem with it. It's better than a lot of Marvel movies. Or Sony movies, whatever you want to put these characters in. A mix of them is better than a lot of them. We've seen some really bad ones. It's better than most Superman movies. I read Watchmen. I haven't seen the movie, though. The movie is great. Have you seen the Watchmen series? Oh, yeah, on HBO? Yeah. The Watchmen series is really good. I don't think they're gonna do any more. The homegirl said she was done. I think the girl who wrote it said she was like, "Oh, I did it." Same with what's the? Oh no, I think they just wait. Weren't they gonna bring it back? The girl who did what's the other? Not that. What's the one? It was like the black sci-fi movie show series on HBO. I forgot what it's called. Somebody help me. You guys on my memory. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. HBO series use a comic ending with a giant squid. The one with Regina King? Lovecraft Country, thank you. The one Regina King did? Is that the one you're talking about? I'm trying to remember. Because I don't feel like I would have forgot that. But I could be wrong. Unless we're talking about different things here. Because that's the one I remember. The Regina King, not Hall. Yeah, Regina King. That was like the early days of the Watchmen. No mask. Yeah, and the Regina King show they referenced the squid falling from the sky. Oh, the reference. They didn't show it though, did they? Did they? Well, they had like little. Oh wait, they had like little squids at first, something like that. It's been a couple years. I'm trying to remember. I'd have to go watch it again. It's been a minute. You have a good memory though, but I can't really recall what exactly it was. I remember liking it though, but it takes place years later, so we don't see it happen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really recall. Y'all on it, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm supposed to go meet Sean TZ. I know I'm being negative about Black Adam, but I said I enjoyed it. I just want smarter comic book movies as a whole, like the Suicide Squad, Watchmen, the Batman. The Suicide Squad. Oh, I highly disagree with the Suicide Squad. I thought the Suicide Squad was god awful. I thought that shit sucked. I didn't say I have a good memory, but I can't remember. I don't have a good memory. I'm sure I didn't say I have a good memory. I do not have a good memory. My memory, I want to say y'all know my memory. My memory be trash. Winter Soldier was great. I hated my Watchmen was cool. I hated the Suicide Squad. I thought that was awful. Horrible. And the Batman was cool. It was cool. It was just like, oh, okay. All right. You know what I hate about the Batman was they will never get Bruce Wayne right. He was the emo Bruce Wayne. He was like, oh, my hair's dripped over my face. Oh, can't you guys? Oh man. Oh, I'm so sad. I was like, Jesus, kid. He's gonna go listen to ska music. I don't know that it sounds right. Are you want to hear my? Yeah, I'm a couple episodes behind, but I think they had just saved the Rabbit Girl. So I haven't seen what happened. Chad, did you hate Suicide Squad? Suicide Squad 2021. I didn't. I hated the one in 2016, so I didn't see the one in 2021. Because I don't know if it was a sequel. Did they reboot it already? I'm probably not gonna watch it anyway. It's already lost me. You already lost me. I'm not gonna watch something I think that hates him. Like we did it again. It's like I'm good. I'm good here. No, you guys go ahead without me. I'm good. But you'll like it this time. Nah, you guys are good. I'm sure my loss. That's on me. You guys did great. You guys did great. My loss here. I like Harley Quinn more than Suicide Squad. It's a sequel, but it's a very different new director and writer. I mean, I'm still that's like I'd have to catch it somewhere on, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Most of the cast is now. No, I thought Harley Quinn. You know what's funny? When you watch Harley Quinn, right? Like I see what's her name? Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn, and I was watching Wolf of Wall Street. I was just watching some scenes, and I can only hear her as Harley Quinn now. And she was trying to be all seductive, and I was like, "Look at Harley Quinn trying to seduce Leonardo DiCaprio." It kind of ruins the movie now that I hear her as Harley Quinn. I was like, she didn't change the voice enough. This is who she is now. She is Harley Quinn. Everything I hear now is her. Harley Quinn on HBO, that series, fire. Cartoon, great. That's what I love. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. I will see you guys. Mañana. I have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I'll have some time to hop on at least for a little bit. We'll do at least a little bit amongst the chaos. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll all be here tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the thorn flowers. Oh, wow. Oh, I got the flowers in my teeth. Thank you. Oh, the bouquet. Oh my God. Oh my. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, they like me. They really like me. I don't know whoever said that. All right, y'all. I'm done. All right. Peace out.